Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to a game where the music sometimes randomly cuts out. That was strange. I was going to the demo mode. Anyway, welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver Randomized Nuzlocke Edition. Last time we suffered a catastrophic loss in the form of our good and pure friend Wobbly. But we have soldiered on through the pain and through the fire and the flames. And we're going to keep playing. You might have seen it already, but I did a little off-screen grinding. Consensus seemed to be that that was fine, so I am, there he is. Rest in peace, my good friend. By the way, I will post a link to it in the description. A viewer of the series did an absolutely amazing Photoshop, and it really made me laugh and took the edge off of things, because I was having a bad day that day. And it helped a lot. I'm not naming them because I don't know if they want to be named, but I will post a link to the image. Hold on, folks. Moth on my monitor. Anyway, hello. Sorry. Yeah. I will post a link to the picture in the video description, because it was very fun. Anyway, as you can see, I ground up our, Toto was already at pretty high level, but I ground up our other 3 Pokemon to a level 15. It's not like a ton of grinding, and we're probably still at least a little bit under-leveled compared to the gym. But I think we'll be, like, okay to at least give it an honest attempt now. Curry Chitane, and all that. What's your deal? Okay. You just tell me how many Pokemon can fit in a given PC box. Which is not, like, useless information. I mean, you have no way of knowing unless you count them all. We got Pokeballs, not that we can really... Yeah, alright. We have a fastball, I forgot about that. Anyway, let's head back to the gym and try to, make some headway here. No more fucking around. I don't know what the hell that voice was. If anything, that's the voice I should be using for, Team Rocket, since they're mobsters. Although, I guess in the original they were probably supposed to be Yakuza, huh? I've never really thought about that before, but it would make sense. I kinda doubt his name is Giovanni in the original script, but maybe I'm wrong. I gotta say, whoever designed this puzzle, I just want to talk. Like, what's the... oh god, a double battle, alright. What's the reasoning there? At least I assume this is a double battle, given there's 2 of them. Yeah, Amy and Mimi. A Bidoof and a Wingull. Oh, maybe we're not underleveled? Because we're significantly higher level than both of these guys. Although maybe they're lower level. Specifically because this is a double battle. But enough speculation. Let's... friggin' supersonic... I was going to call it confusion, but no, that's the status condition. Confusion is a different move. And hey, we put the Wingull to sleep, so like, you know. How much can we really complain? And the Bidoof flinched. This is going very well for us so far. Yeah, like, I will try to not, like, over-level our party, because I think that would be boring. But, like, I don't want us to be so under-leveled that we just, like, have no shot of of winning. Water gun. Okay, yeah, this is not anything. We should be able to win here. Elefunk's having a hard time aside. Actually, we should use Headbutt. Although I don't know what it matters now that I think of it, but whatever. And there we go. Awesome. Okay. Let's heal up Elefunk right quick. I still don't know what to do with the Sacred Ash, by the way. Like, it just seems like a cruel joke played on me by the universe. I probably should have just gone back to the Pokemon Center, but whatever. So, if you guys have any idea what the heck I should do with that, feel free to chime in at some point. So I assume this will take us over here. Yeah, that doesn't help us either. Whew, your lady. A Ghastly. Well, that's not a good thing for us to be encountering with the Psychic Pokemon in the lead. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Ever since that one episode of Gungeon, like, gosh, years ago at this point, I randomly get paranoid that I forgot to hit the record button. Or that I forgot to capture the right part of the game or whatever. Mean look. That doesn't really do much. I mean, we can't withdraw now, but I wasn't going to anyway, so... And that's how you take a bite out of the supernatural. Erg. Again, apologies for the mouse cursor just kind of ambiently hovering on screen. We're gonna have to figure that puzzle out in a minute here. We're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center to cure Toto of his paralysis. Much like how in the band Toto... no, I don't know enough about them to make an actually funny reference. Something Roxana? I don't know. Toto have more songs than just Africa, but like, you know, nobody really, like I don't think too many people care about the rest of their catalog anymore. Well, I say that, but I remember reading a few weeks ago that, like, a couple years ago, one of their band members was ill with a terminal illness, and they went on, like, one last tour before he passed away, and, like, sold out stadiums all over the world. So, actually, I suppose, probably lots of people care about Toto's catalog, and I am simply a fool. Why do I always get on the middle one? It's never been the right bug, and it's not going to start being the right bug now. It's this one, right? No. Why do I find these so hard to figure out? Whatever, let's just try them. Yes, okay, it is this one. I don't know why, something about those things, it just doesn't agree with my brain. Okay, what we need to do is hit this switch, which is what I forgot to do when we were over here for the first time. That will take us over here, and we hit the red switch, and that's going to take us to the gym leader, who I believe is named Bugsy? Yes. Bugsy! I'm Bugsy! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, said Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. A Typhlosion, huh? You got a Typhlosion on your team as your fucking lead Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, Smokescreen's not great, but at least he didn't use, like, fucking Flame Wheel or something. I'm actually I want to take the opportunity to disable smokescreen, but I don't know if it'll work, considering that he's asleep now. Whatever, let's just do this. Wow, that's doing, like, nothing, huh? I guess what I should probably do is just, like, switch. But also, I don't really want to. Because A, yeah, that's a problem. A, like, I want Elefunk to get more experience, and B, like, I don't want to, use up all of, like, I don't want to use up all of Toto's HP, essentially. Like, I know this is a bad way to conceptualize it, but you get what I mean. On the other hand, like, we're doing so much, like, so little damage to him, I wonder if it wouldn't be a better idea to... Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, we're good. We critted. You have a berry. You got a citrus berry, huh? You got a citrus berry. Okay, we should switch. And not be an idiot. I guess we will send out Toto. We don't have much of a choice, I feel like. Okay, quick attack sucks, but we should be okay. Yeah. Hit him with a nice water gun. That's not going to do any... Okay, I guess it did do a little bit something. The problem with facing evolved forms early on is not... Of course he fucking did. Is not their move pools, which tend to still be pretty shallow. It's their stats, which are much higher than the... Okay, we gotta heal up. Which are much higher than the forms that they are based on. Wow, I should have bought some super potions, huh? The gravity of the situation is dawning, I think it would be fair to say. Can we just, like, get you with a couple water guns, though? Because I feel like if we do that, can this one crit, maybe? No? Okay, I think we'll be... I think we'll be fine. We definitely gotta switch out, though, like, whatever he's about to send out. Okay. Cool. I think that's an evolution, actually, but I might be wrong about that. Pichu. Okay, that's much less intimidating than, a fucking Typhlosion. I mean, it's still a little annoying. Oh, he's got 3 Pokemon. I thought he only had 2. Ah! Alright, let's see if we can hit him with a little bit of the Silver Wind. Okay, Thunder Wave is annoying, but it shouldn't be, like, absolutely devastating. Sweet Kiss! Yo. Please let this go through, like, against all odds. Yes! Need somebody to run the numbers on what the chances are of an attack successfully connecting if you're both confused and, paralyzed. I mean, we kind of only got one choice now, don't we? Does Brittany know any Dark-type moves? I don't remember. It would be helpful if she did. Let's look. She does. She knows Pursue. Which is not the most... Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, that's not the most powerful one. Which is not, but like... with the type advantage, it just wreck shop. Okay! That wasn't so bad. Hell yeah! Take a lot to get me away from you. Yes. Ba, 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 ba. Cool. U-turn, huh? Does it actually contain U-turn? First of all, I'm gonna save there, just cause, like, goodness me, I do not want to do that again. It does contain U-turn. We definitely can teach this to Buzz. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I'm gonna think about that. Because U-turn is a powerful move, at least from what I remember, but it does force a switch out, which can be a good or bad thing depending on the circumstance. You know. It's one of those moves you gotta use intelligently. But, like, yeah, all joking aside, that was a pretty scary fight. Mostly because of that Typhlosion. The Pichu and the Ralts were not too bad. But does Bugsy lead with his strongest Pokemon in the original games, too? I don't remember. It's been long enough since I fought Bugsy in a regular environment that I do not remember what his team ordinarily consists of. Oh, sure, I'll answer this. Alright, you know what? Actually, I think maybe the Pokegear, giving out our Pokegear numbers was a good decision, possibly. Saw my dog eating some dog food and decided to try the dog food, and boy, was it scrumptious. You know, this is actually bugging me now. Hold on, folks. I'm going to check quick using Bulbapedia and just see what Bugsy's like lineup normally is. Yeah, okay, he normally leads with a Scyther, so that does make sense. And his other Pokemon are... I can barely see in front of this huge freaking ad for a Harley Quinn animated series, which I should watch at some point. It seems pretty good. Yeah, he usually leads with a Scyther, and then his other two Pokemon are a Kakuna and a Metapod. So, like, that captured the spirit of that fight pretty well, except that I would say a Typhlosion is a good deal more dangerous than a Scyther. But maybe that's just my bias. That's not the Pokemon I meant to click on. Yes, item. What do you got there? Hyper Potion. That's real good. We're actually going to teach Rocket Cut, which I believe... Oh, do we not have it yet? I thought we did. Okay, I don't remember where you get the Cut HM, but we're going to need that in a little bit. So I will look it up if I have to, but I don't think that I will. We should also go get our Pokeball from Kurt quick, assuming that this worked correctly. Hell yeah! Friend balls! Let's see what's up with these things. We got two of them. Pokeball that makes caught Pokemon more friendly. Alright, I mean, it's not like anything super spectacular, but it's of use, certainly. Let's use the black ones. I think these make heavy balls. That's like the only one I'm relatively confident that I remember. Also, we probably should have grabbed this one out here, because I think this is also a black apricorn, but like, you know, whatever. Also, I was wrong, it's a white apricorn. Shows you what I know. Anyhow, we're gonna invest that prize money into some super potions, because we're getting to the point where regular potions are not always as effective as we want them to be. It's only by 6, huh? That's gonna have to do it for the time being. Do we have anything we can sell? Let me check here. Iron Ball, like. That doesn't sell for anything, so like, why? power anklet we could sell, but we might actually hypothetically want to use that at some point. Maybe? I don't know. What do you sell? You sell like mail or something, don't you? Yeah. Oh, and also odd Pokeballs. I guess that's good to know, but like, eh. Like, if we can get some of the more unusual ones from Kurt, that's one thing, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to actually buy them, I don't think. What's this all about? Anything interesting going on in here? Let's appreciate the world for a little bit. Okay, I remembered this part of the game. You gotta go, help this dude find his Farfetch'd. I think this is actually also how you get the cut HM, now that I think about it. Oh, it's you! I forgot that I named you Komida. And now we fight, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, I've forgotten where, like, all of the rival encounters are, other than the one, well, the spoilery one near the end of the game. No, that's Gen 1. So actually, I've totally forgotten where all the rival encounters in this game are. Missed, huh? What if it didn't, though? You see, the game supposes that the attack did not connect, but what my theory raises as a possibility is, what if it did? Just spam confusion a couple times? It shouldn't be too hard. Oh, definitely not. Yo, Doduos are cute, and I don't care what anybody says about it. It's a fact, and if you disagree, get off my lawn. I'm tired of kids these days with their, ooh, toxicity. I'm joking. God, can you imagine? I've actually, I think I touched on this briefly earlier on in the series, but I've actually liked pretty much every Pokemon game I've ever played. I think my least favorite is Gen 4, just because, like, there's, the typing distribution is really weird. Like, somewhat infamously, there's only, like, if you don't pick the Fire-type starter, there's only one Fire-type Pokemon you can get before the post-game, which is Ponyta, if memory serves. But, you know, even that one is really not that bad. I mean, it's one of those things, like, I'm actually gonna keep Brittany out, because there's no reason to send, you've got a lot of nerve. There's no reason to send out our starter against this. This shouldn't do very much. Ooh. More than I would like, certainly. I hit him with a Fury attack. Reflect? Okay, so this is gonna do, like, nothing. And it missed. So, you know. Synthesis? Fuck you. I mean, I guess I would rather it be doing that than attacking us again. Wow, okay, Fury attack just does, like, nothing at all. So, we will not be messing with that any further. That seems like a waste of your turn to me, but you do you. Who am I to question the great and powerful Komida? Write in the tags why you'd be cancelled. Didn't like Komida as well. Nah, but like I made a very, very funny jake on Twitter when everybody was doing those Pokemon rankings thing. I was just like, it's Pokemon. Nah, but like I say that partly as a joke, but also like seriously, they're pretty much the same throughout. I would love to hit it with another thingamawassa here, but unfortunately, we need to heal Brittany, or else we're gonna be in trouble. So my hope is that he's just gonna use Reflect again or something. He didn't. But, we should be able to get in a peck and end this. I knew you were gonna do that. that. Sorry for the Call of Duty grunting, but like, grr. Bayleaf is a weird Pokemon. Oh good, poison powder. But like, seriously, like think about it. It's the only starter, as far as I'm aware, that's kind of designed to be used more of as like a defense slash support member of the party. We need to switch out. Hopefully it doesn't know Pursuit, although I can't imagine why it would. Razor Leaf shouldn't do much. Okay, yeah. We just hit him with Silver Wind. And end this in one fell swoop, please. There we go. See? Nothing to worry about. I hate the weak. Alright, Shadow the Hedgehog. Remember when the Pokemon rivals were all like dicks? I'm not saying I miss it, it's just like the oh, do we not have any antidotes? Yeah, we do. Here we go. I'm only using this because I don't remember if walking poison is a thing in this game, and that would be an extremely stupid reason to lose Brittany. Let's get back here. By the way, I forgot to mention, I did not carry the egg with me while I was doing my secret off-screen training, because I just didn't want to lose, like I didn't want it to hatch basically while I was not recording. In the future I might stream training, because I think, you know, that might be a little bit more engaging. Stay out of mischief. But we'll see. Hey, there's a cute little Paras over there in the art. I love Paras and Parasect. Yeah, sure, bud. Is that what this whole segment was supposed to be in the original Gen 2? I could never quite figure it out. Hey, that's a very apropos Pokemon to be out here. I suppose we should try to catch this thing, just to, like, have. Hit him with a Hypnosis. Like, it's low level enough that I'm relatively confident we could just, you know, hypnotize it and then chuck a Pokeball at it and it would be fine. We might even not need to even do that first thing, but, like, I would rather. If it'll freaking connect, thank you. Do Caterpies have high evasion or something? That would be pretty weird, given that they're caterpillars, but what do I know? Bag. Pokeballs. Let's go. Wow, really? So here's the thing, like, I don't really want to, attack it, because that'll just KO it, most likely. But I also don't want to waste all my Pokeballs on it, so I guess we'll find out if just one attack will... No? Okay, well... I knew that was a possibility, and, you know, it sucks, but oh well. Also, speaking of encounters, like, the consensus on the fishing seemed to be, like, fishing counts as its own, or not as its own, but it counts as, like, part of the same, area, but because of that, you can fish in places where you ordinarily, couldn't get encounters, like in cities and such. So something to keep in mind. Hey, wait a second. A Feebas. Well, that's interesting. I guess I really kind of did overlevel our team a little bit. Like, we shouldn't be stomping everybody quite this hard. You need to catch it from... No, I got that. What I'm not clear on is how the Farfetch'd got from... What's going on? I did not get to read that text prompt. Okay, there's 2 of them. That's fair. I was very confused. Dazed and confused, I might even say. Except I wouldn't say that, because, like, I don't know anything about that film. Is it named after the Led Zeppelin song? Is that what's going on there? I don't know very much about classic rock. It's kind of like sacrilegious, even still, on some parts of the internet to, you know, not know very much about music of that vintage. But the truth of the matter is that I just do not. Of course, nowadays you run into... We got Magikarps too? What's going on in this forest? Like, I know a weird encounter showing up in a odd place is like the lowest form of randomized Pokemon humor, but also the game seems to be going for a theme. Not sure what's up there. Does this count as from behind? No. Well, good to know. I know how you do this. You do that and then you walk back around. That's gonna be our HM. Yep. We actually might have been able to do this before we got the gym badge, but like, who cares? Actually, I forgot that I turned Universal HM compatibility on, so we don't really need to worry about having any specific Pokemon for being our HM caddy. We can just have it be whatever we have on hand, which for now is going to be Zigzagoon. Shit, a Shelter. I would have really liked to have gotten one of those. Although, now that I think of it, that wouldn't really be practical. I just really like Shelter and Cloyster. We've had this conversation before. I like most Pokemon. Actually, the same person who made that Photoshop I was talking about earlier, they said that 2 Pokemon they don't care for are Girafarig and Stantler. And I didn't say anything in the comments because I wanted to avoid confrontation, but I actually quite like both of those Pokemon. Stantler's a very strange Pokemon, being a normal type that just learns some psychic moves for unspecified reasons. And then Girafarig is very weird, being you know, the weird, like, 2-headed giraffe thing. They're both very underappreciated Pokemon, in my opinion, too. They're kind of in that weird Gen 2 group with, like, Dunsparce, where nobody seems to really quite know what to do with them, so they just don't show up very often. But, you know, it is what it is. I do not know, by the way, what level, an elixir, that's quite good, actually. What level, Drowsy evolves into Hypno at. I think it is relatively late. I think it's like in the late 20s or 30s. But hopefully, you know, hopefully it happens at an opportune moment, I'll say that much. Somebody also pointed out that it's probably a good thing in the long run that we got a Drowsy instead of an Abra, because the Drowsy line is tankier. They have, better defensive stats than the Abra line. Much as I do love Alakazam, it's a fair point. What do you think about all this, Drowsy? You know, fair enough. It is quite pretty in here. I almost wonder if it's pulling the regular encounter table from in here somehow too, because like obviously the Magikarps and the Feebas would not normally be here. But like the Caterpie and Kakuna lines would be. So I don't know what's going on there. It's just a little odd. Hey, a Cricketide. That's also a bug, and is like thematically appropriate for the area. I forgot those things weren't bide. Not that it's gonna help it, but like, you know, it's neat. After Elephant gains a level, I will probably switch somebody else to the lead, just, you know, cause. Mystic Water, that boosts water type moves, right? If I am correct, that's a good find. Yeah. Let's just, give this to Toto. Give you a nice little necklace, my Pokemon friend. Hey, it's one of the dancers. I guess those four have like a full-on subplot now? What's this all about? Ah, headbutting! Does this make a return? As a mechanic? You guys remember headbutting from the original Gen 2? You could encounter weird Pokemon like Pineco and Heracross. I like the Pineco line a lot too. I need to stop commenting on what Pokemon I like, because, as mentioned, I like most of them. Sure. Does anybody else... Like, I guess Toto can learn it. Because, it probably has a higher base power than Scratch. Yeah. And it has a flinch chance, so yes, that's like a straight upgrade. Do-do-do-do! We get anything interesting? I'm just really curious, like Again, I'm not going to treat these as their own areas, I'm just curious as to what's in them. Apparently the answer is a Hoot-Hoot. This is going to shock you. I really like the Hoot-Hoot line as well. Although I like Hoot-Hoot itself a bit more than Noctowl, which kind of just is an owl, but, you know, owls are cool. Who do we want up front now? Let's put Buzz up front. She didn't get to do too much during our last battle. I like the little dialogue quips you get by interacting with your walking Pokemon. It's a nice touch. Game Freak seems to go back and forth on whether they want that to be a feature in Pokemon, because like, it seems to get into, you know, like spin-offs and such fairly often. Because it was in these games, and then more recently they put it in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. But, they never seem to put it in, like, the regular mainline games. I'm not quite sure why. Sure? What? Huh? Oh my. What? What the fuck just happened? Oh hey, a zoom lens. This is good, actually. It boosts accuracy, right? It boosts accuracy if you go second. Could probably give this to Elephant, given his relatively low speed. It'll make things like Hypnosis hit more often, I think. I have an Octillery in Pokemon Shield that I always give a zoom lens, because Octillery is fairly slow. So it helps to improve the accuracy of some of their more spotty moves, like a friggin' Fire Blast and junk. By the way, if you've never raised an Octillery in a Pokemon game, you're missing out. Their move pool is stupid. I believe the intended gimmick is that because they're based in part like off of a tank, they can learn any of the beam moves, even if they're not really true to type. So you can, you give it Hydro Pump for the stab bonus, and then you get basically whatever else you want as far as coverage types. There's very few things that it doesn't have at least one move that it can pull from. But enough about that. Let's talk about this. Yeah, like this is not gonna do anything for you, bud. I'm sorry. We will be doing the bug catching contest as well when we get to Goldenrod. Don't think I've forgotten about it. TM12? What's in here? Taunt. Okay. I don't know if we'll get any use out of that, but I'll think about it, certainly. Okay, here we are again. Actually, isn't Goldenrod right up above this? I believe that's correct. Youngster Samuel. A combi! A male combi at that. Let's just... I mean, we can just basically pummel everything he's got with fucking Fury Attack is gonna be my guess. Oh! Okay, well, like, that did nothing because of the level difference, but still. It took me by surprise. I forgot that combi could know that. Get bent. A Curlia. That's fine. Actually, this is one of those type matchup things I can never remember. Is Psychic weak to Bug, or am I imagining that? Let's test that theory. Okay, no, I was correct. I always forget about that one. It's one of the ones that's just kind of unintuitive to me, I guess. Twin Needle. Yeah, we can... Like, we're not using Focus Energy, so I think we can just get rid of Poison Sting. Or... Wait, actually, that probably would have been smarter, now that I think... Oh, well. I think Phanpy is just a normal-type Pokemon. Always hits twice. I think Twin Needle is, like, was that introduced in this Gen 4? Because I don't think it was a thing in the original games, but maybe I'm incorrect. I was about to send in Bidoof, huh? You're about to send in a Bidoof, huh? You're about to send in Bidoof. Like, I don't dislike Bidoof, but it's a very funny Pokemon to me. Because It's just a beaver, man. Like, I don't know. It's very silly to me, I guess is all I'm getting at. Poke-Fan Brandon. A Houndour. Well, we should probably not have our Bug-type fight this. The level difference is small enough that I am worried about super effective attacks. We could just have Toto do it, and have this, like, not be a problem at all. Very nice. Smoochum. Now this I think we can safely send Toto back out for. Because I believe that Smoochum is part Psychic type. I know its evolution Jinx is, but I think that's through a Smoochum as well. Which means, yeah, we should be able to do super effective damage on it. It's nothing. It's not even a thing. Why does it end this way? Good question, man. Oh, hey, we should check to see if Rocket picked up anything. He did. What do we got here? No, I don't want to give him anything. I want to take whatever he's holding. No, let's try this one more time. Potion. Absolutely fine. We'll never say no to free potions of any grade or type. Another Houndour, huh? This one's low enough level that I'm not super worried about it. I think we could just hit it with Twin Needle. And probably call it a day. Yeah, okay. Meowth. Absolutely not a problem at all. Meowth, that's right. You guys ever think about how the Meowth from the anime taught himself to speak the human tongue? Which I will call Pokenese, because I'm sure it's not actually English or Japanese. But, he taught himself to speak human language. Yeah, sure does. To win the affections of another Meowth, and then that Meowth spurned him anyway? Oh. Cutscene. Boo, 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 boo. We're gonna get the friggin' nursery mechanics explained to us. But I've been doing this for a long time. I don't need this. Don't get it twisted, Ethan. I am a lesbian. I have eyes only for Whitney. Cool. I'm still a little mad at myself that I am like... I forgot that the all caps thing was not still a thing in this gen, but... You know, it makes it look like everybody is constantly shouting my name, which they should be. So, that's fine. Do, 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 do. I do like the register jingle. Yeah, man. We're not going to be doing that at all over the course of this Let's Play, but, you know. I think this guy battles you if you come here at night. I believe that's a thing. Yeah, bud. Show me what you got. Camper Todd. Hey, it's a Ditto. Let's, kill this before it can transform. Not to, give away my strategy too much, but... Okay, well, we didn't quite get the chance to do that, but, like... Okay, well, that's not going to do very much. Yeah. Ditto's an interesting Pokemon. I find them basically totally useless in for main campaign play, unless you're lucky enough to have one with the imposter ability. Yeah, sure, whatever. I guess now I'm just like saying sure to everybody, but you know, who cares, kind of. I would like to get that, but I want to head to the Pokemon Center first. Wow, Goldenrod looks way more golden in the remakes. It's like having a full color palette to work with is helpful or something. I've said this before, but Game Boy Color is a little bit of a generous name to give the console. Not that I dislike the Game Boy Color by any means. Don't get it confused. Yo, the music here is jaunty as heck. Alright, let's go try to find our fated encounter. Hey, that's the TM for Drain Punch. That's pretty good. Like, it's not the best move in the world, but just want to quick check and see if we got anybody who can learn this. Elephant can, curiously enough. I will think about that. I don't know. Who's our fated encounter? Give me something interesting. Fuck off! I hate Wingull. It's like the only Pokemon I actively do not like. I'm not catching this. We don't need it. Get out of here. Go away. Granted, I like Pelipper slightly better, but like, no. I will not entertain this particular form of trolling. Go fuck yourself. Apologize for my language, but I do not like that Pokemon. I wonder if that means that there's an item nearby when they do that, like one of those hidden ones. You may choose to be upset with me for wasting a potential party member in the form of Wingull, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth my dignity. We'll catch something else. A happening big city. Is that the gambling corner? Can you, Sure? What's this all about? Yeah. Okay, so they've replaced the old gaming corner with like a game of skill type thing. What's this all about? Game info. How to play. You flip the cards in order, you'll collect... Okay. It's a game in which you flip over cards to find numbers hidden beneath them. I understand. This is a traditional... This like a take on a traditional, like, Chinese gambling game? I might be making that up now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Let's go. I'm just gonna use my mouse for this. Also, we're coming to the end of the episode, so this is a perfectly fine way to end things. Wow! Alright. Wait, is it Minesweep? No, okay. I thought for a second that it was a bit similar to Minesweeper, like the numbers were telling you how many Voltorbs were nearby, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Because if you look here, it says 3, but it's only surrounded by 2 Voltorbs. Okay, let's try again. There must be some kind of trick to this. We could, of course, abuse save states. Don't start in the corner, I guess, is one piece of advice. Guys, I feel like I don't understand this game very well. Hold on. Game info. How to play. Yeah. Sure. Numbers at the side of the board give you a clue about the numbers hidden on the backs of the panels. The larger the number, the more likely it is that there are many large numbers hidden in that row. In the same way, you can tell how many Voltorbs are hidden in the row or column. Consider the hidden number totals and the Voltorb totals carefully as you flip over panels. Select open memo to mark the cards. You can mark the cards with the numbers 1 through 3, but also with the Voltorb mark. When you have an idea of the numbers hidden on the back of the cards... What? Okay, so this is like a weird, like... Gosh, I don't even know. Like a combination between... friggin... what the heck is the name of that? P-Cross and like friggin' some sort of gambling game. Okay, there's no Voltorbs in this column, so we can flip over all these safely. Alright. No, I get it. It's a bit of an intellectual challenge. I will admit it. I guess what I don't get is, like, how you, how you're supposed to narrow it down and figure out specifically where the Voltorbs are. The answer is quite possibly that you're not. But, you know, that would be a little weird, I feel like. Okay, so there's only one hidden here. There's only one hidden here, meaning I think there has to be one. No, that's not how that works. See, I'm bad at what the heck is the name of this category of board game? It's called like not board game, puzzle. They're called like deductive reasoning puzzles, I think. Sudoku is another one. Minesweeper. You need to like use mathematical logic to figure out where stuff is. The problem with that is that I'm a fool and I don't know how these things work exactly. Okay. Okay, so there's a Voltorb either here or here. Is there a way I can figure out where it is? Also, is this number the sum of the numbers on the board? Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I assume so. And this is 5, and these are all 1s. That makes sense. It does also give you a good indication of where you should try clicking. Yeah. It's gonna be 6, 7, 8. Oh, what? Oh, you're only looking for the 2s and 3s. Okay. I get it. I get it now. You can use, like, if a row is a very low number and has got 1 Voltorb, you don't even need to bother with it. Because, like, these are all just gonna be 1s. And you're not looking for the 1s, you're looking for the 2s and 3s. I understand. Sure, we'll try one level 2 game. Be a 6, 6. Okay, so we don't need to bother with this row here. Or this column. Because these both, like, I don't think either of these, yeah, mathematically neither, like, nothing in this cross shape here can have a 2 or a 3. That's also going to be true of this row, but not this one. Okay, well, we just got unlucky there. There is an element of just guesswork, I think. Because, like, I don't think there's a way you can 100% figure out, what you need to do. Anyhow, I'm gonna... Well, that's interesting. You can actually go down games. Do we still have the 36 coins that we won? Let me look. Yeah, okay, cool. Presumably, there's some stuff you can buy. Do I talk to you? Yeah, okay. Can get an Abra, a Sandshrew, or a Dratini. I don't know if this would even give me the Pokemon in question. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't mind getting an Abra. You can exchange them for TMs as well. Interesting. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind getting an Abra, but I don't know. I'll field that question to you, the viewers, because, like... Well, no, it would be, like, an objectively bad idea, because we've already got a Psychic-type Pokemon, and coverage is so important in these things. I just won't worry about it. Anyhow, with that little gambling aside there at the end, that's going to do it for this episode. We beat Bugsy. We beat our rival again. We got through Ilex, I don't know how you say it. We got through the forest. And we spat in the game's face by defeating the Wingull that we, quote-unquote, should have captured this game. That's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys next time. Farewell.